Okay, so we're starting project 137. We're designing a case for electronics for earbuds. So you're expected to read everything in this project module and all the links that are referenced therein. So if you have questions, make sure you have read everything first. So you have a checklist and a rubric, and it's similar to the last project. I'm going to have a design brief. This is going to be in an e-portfolio. I'm going to have 3 different ideas with concept sketches. Your justification for your chosen idea is going to come from a decision matrix. We didn't do that in the last project because your customer chose which of the 3 ideas was going to be made. But this time you're going to use a decision matrix to be able to score and rank them objectively. You have 2 3D models because you have to have 2 components that fit together, and that means the CAD model, not the printed part, and multi-view drawings for those 2 components. And we will 3D print all of them if we can. And in the last part of your design process in your portfolio, instead of a project recommendation statement, you're going to have a proof of concept statement. Okay. Looking at our design brief, problem statements answer all the W questions: the who, what, when, where, why, and possibly how. All those questions are answered here. You're going to write a design statement, which is a brief statement that explains the action that you are taking in response to the problem. And we have 4 criteria. We're not going to use a 5th one. It has to be 2 components connected by a hinge. Okay, so a lid for the top. Must be easy to put the earbuds in. It must store and protect them, not come open when you're carrying it. And it has to have vent holes in it for circulation. Okay. For time constraints, normally this is a 1-week project, but because of our circumstances and because of the skill levels that I can see everyone has gotten to, we're going to make it a 2-week project, but I am going to grade it to a higher standard. I'm not going to give you maximum volume and maximum print time because that's going to be somewhat constrained by the size of earbuds. Okay. So your sketches must be in your notebook as well as all project documentation. Okay. And then documentation of total volume and print time can be assessed from our slicing program, and I can help you with that. Also, what we are given are technical drawings from a competitor's product. So we are competing against this other company making this kind of box, and we can reverse engineer their product for insight and ideas of how to make a better one. So this is a box. These are the hinges right here. You can see there's a little bit of material that sticks out because this lid fits in with it right here. This is where those little pieces go in, so the lid snaps in so that the lid can open and close. And this is a section view. You'll learn how to do that to put it into your drawing. So in addition to the 3 multi-views and the isometric, you'll have a section view right there. And decision matrix. This is linked down here towards the bottom. We get down to a decision matrix. Okay. Decision matrix is just an objective way to rank ideas on a ranking scale. So here is an example where you list your ideas along the left side. You have to have a minimum of 3 ideas, and then you write your criteria along the top. Now this one says come up with a ranking scale, like 4 being the best and 1 being the worst, but we're not going to do it exactly like that. Your ranking scale is going to be according to how many ideas you have. So you need a minimum of 3 ideas, and with each idea and each category, you're going to rank them best to worst. So if you have idea number 1 and you're putting in your specific criteria like the hinging mechanism and so forth, you're going to rank the idea with the best hinging design as the top score. So if you have 3 ideas, the best one in that category receives a 3. The second best one receives a 2, and the worst one receives a 1. There cannot be a tie score in a category. Okay? This prevents you from just kind of breezing through it and ranking everything as at the top of the scale. Okay? So you have to consider and think about which one is the best. So you're going to rank the best, second best, and the worst. So you'll have a 3, 2, and 1 in each category. Then you will total those up, and the one with the highest total will be the chosen design. And there is a template right here that you can use to create that. Okay. And this is a nice little touch to it. Emboss the name of your product. Okay. That's easy to do, adding text to things with Fusion. Okay, it's not going to be a pure project because of our circumstances. Okay. And you are also going to submit the URL from your portfolio, like we did with the last project. Due date again is Sunday, November 8th. Okay, so this is a 2-week project, but we're going to cover every detail. We're not skipping over or omitting things.